Genocide. Sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes people just need to fucking die. Like drivers. Like if we could just genocide bad drivers in mostly Arizona. Probably Texas. LA definitely. Maybe just drop a bomb on LA. If you were to kill everyone in LA, I don't think it would technically be a genocide, in fact. So maybe just do that. But genocide's bad, and we don't do it because Hitler did it, and he lost. But if he won, I think we'd be on to the next one. You know what I mean? Muzzies. I don't know. I'm just sick of almost getting run off the fucking road by people who obviously aren't from this state. I was going to say country. And then they get mad at me like I did something wrong. And I just think the best solution for that isn't changing the restrictions of driving. It isn't making it harder to purchase a car. It is murdering giant swaths of the same type of people, committing mass genocide in the United States of America, like we did in the 1800s with the Native Americans. Hi, I'm Ty. Welcome to my house of comedy. My co-host and producer is not in today. His girlfriend was brutally beaten by gorillas at the Brooklyn Zoo in Chicago, Illinois, while she was trying to free them for PETA work. So he is visiting her in the hospital jail. And hopefully we'll make it back next week. Actually, 2 weeks. And we were wishing her a speedy recovery. So please pray to whatever God you have or Satan. I think she's a Wiccan. So if you're a Wiccan, pray for her to the Wiccan gods. So I am joined by my co-host.
I am the Coco host, a.k.a. Black Stallion, a.k.a. Avery Cozy. I hope she feels better, you know what I'm saying? And I can already tell that this is going to be a great episode. This is going to be great. You know where to find me at, Little Avery Jameso on the Instagram. And we are joined by my friend, Hitman.
Bobby the Hitman Fever. You can follow me on Instagram at Bobby the Hitman Fever.
All right.
Pretty simple.
It's pretty simple. Easy.
Those links will be in the description. Follow us everywhere. Tyranthouseco. Obviously, all the places you can listen to podcasts, they're there. And we have video on Spotify.
That's
video on Spotify. We're one of the few. It's Joe Rogan, Whitney Cummings, and us. I don't know if Whitney Cummings has it. I do, in fact, know that not a lot. I think the Dax Shepard, I believe he has video on there. They just sent me an email one day, and they were like, "Hey, you want video?" And I was like, "Yeah, that'd be cool." And they're like, "You got it." And
Nice. Okay.
they gave it to us. Thank you, Spotify. They also gave us a sponsorship through their partner thing, Anchor. So thank you. Please, if you want to make a podcast, do it through Anchor like we do, because Anchor's the shit. It's got everything. I have to add the ad.
Anchor is where Mr. Krabs lives.
I actually have to add the ad, a pre-recorded ad before this, so this part doesn't count. So it's not a good ad either. It's the audio sucks and
So go to Anchor.
Go to Anchor.fm to make your podcast. Or if you already have a podcast, you can switch and host there, and they'll search out ads for you if you have enough views. And then you gotta put in the work. You gotta make good episodes, but you can do it. We believe in you. Like and share, hit the button where it's like, and then rate it and give us 5 stars, even if you hate it. And please give us lots of hate follows and hate comments. We love it. Bring us the hate, especially me. On Twitter at Tyranthouseco. Give me all the hate. Give me the love on Instagram at Tyranthouseco. But please leave the hate for Twitter. We'll fight back and forth. I'll make it public. Maybe I'll put it on this podcast. It'll be fun. Haven't done that yet.
But yeah, bring the pain, man.
Bring the pain. I love it. I love trolling. I love it. It's,
Really? You?
No.
I would never.
I
I would
couldn't
never
see
guess.
it. No way.
No way.
I don't believe you, sir.
That's cap.
As everyone as everyone can see, I changed the globe so it's pointing America, the Americas, you know. I didn't want it to be facing China. And I just want to remind everyone that election season's coming up. Really quick before we start the show.
Register to vote.
Go register to vote and make sure that you write in the vote Donald J. Trump for every candidate.
Make a
Write in
difference.
every one of them, school board, all that. Donald J. Trump. Make sure your vote doesn't count because it probably doesn't anyway.
'Cause,
This is a
Well,
count.
you
I
know,
could
if you're
use-
dead, it does. I'm just saying, if you're dead, it did. If you're alive, hey, maybe.
I can use another stimulus check with the way things are going right now. So
You know what? That is an absolutely perfect segue to our first story, in fact. Because
just like the,
if
no,
you
no,
were to do 2 things, all you got to do, move to Colorado in Denver,
yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
and then just go ahead and change your gender to female.
Or
And guess what?
Non-binary.
You're going to get $12,000.
What?
Non-binary, though.
Oh, yeah.
You could go for that, because that's nothing.
Well,
I actually
listen,
identify as non-binary because I want to stay out of trouble.
Listen,
Right? I mean, that's like, hey, I'm sitting on the fence. Go fuck yourself. What?
so basically, I'm gonna have to change my name to
Avery, I'm on the
AV.
fence.
No, not even.
You
that.
just-
No,
you just
not
have to
even
be a
that.
they,
I'm just
them.
gonna have to-
Just be a they, them, dude.
that
That?
that or just change the last 2 letters to R.I. Because I spell my name
Avery with an
A-V-E-R-Y.
I is definitely the female version.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just change, like if I wanted to be a female Tyler, just change the Y to an I. We're good to go.
Uh-huh.
What about you,
No,
Bobby?
I would say like
Yeah,
Oh, Bobby. Actually, yeah. Change the Y to an I. You have a Southern belle named Bobby. Yeah.
there you
No, Bobby Joe, Bobby
Bobby.
June. Yeah, it's a Southern name.
Bobby
Georgia,
Sue.
Alabama.
go.
yeah.
You know.
Down
Oh, yeah, I
Alabama
could
way,
definitely-
Mississippi.
you find a cute Southern peach by the name of Bobby June.
Hey there, you
She's
so
got
sexy there, sweet cheeks. Hey,
le-
see there's southern bells all around here. You got little
sir.
tiny little pants there on there today. There,
Oh,
Sounds like you're looking for Southern boys.
southern boys too. Ooh.
ladies and gentlemen, we got Herbert the pervert here with us.
Live.
So,
Say there, Avery, you got some tight there basketball pants on there. Little say, those are rip-off ones.
You got those from the Asian district, didn't you?
They're gonna fall apart. No, those are the fall aparts, not the pull away.
This
just threw
this
on the-
podcast
Don't watch
is
them more than twice. They become, one legs.
this podcast is brought to you by Air Jordans of China. Air Jordans of China. Buy them today. All right, so this article is by the Daily Wire, as
local
you know,
store.
our favorite news source
Major?
to use because it triggers the libs, and we don't like them.
Major city.
Major city to dole out $12,000 free
I'm taking a
phones
pass. I'm taking a pass.
to homeless, trans, non-binary people by Greg Wilson. And there's a beautiful picture of a wonderful street in snowy Colorado.
That's cold, Colorado.
Yep, they are. They use space heaters in their tents,
that's smart.
and then they use those to heat their meth boilers on. They're oil burners, and you can do that. Yeah, you just have a propane torch. Oh no, officer, I'm just cooking on this stove real quick. But yeah, so Denver plans to dole out free phones and $12,000 apiece to 140 homeless women and transgender and non-binary people. You could have done a comma there.
Wow.
Over the next year.
Hey, man.
Like, hey, I'm female. I mean, I just smoke.
Do you know how many fucking homeless people are gonna be fucking walking into city council like, I'm a woman.
You know,
Give me money.
When they were the first
Give me
state
my
to legalize marijuana, man, they're just asking, hey, bring us more of your shit.
Dude, that's why I got terrified when they legalized marijuana out here. I'm like, oh shit, this is the beginning of the end, dude.
Oh, bro, we're right next to Mexico already. Hello.
We're screwed, dude. We're gonna turn into the new California.
No, yeah, they're.
I
here.
think so.
They're moving. They're moving here.
Why didn't the Republican? Never mind. Why didn't the Republicans move? Why didn't the Republicans move?
They already did. They all moved to Texas.
I know they fucking got redder. They went into Texas and Florida. All the goddamn liberals came here, and we're like,
bro, they were like, yo, what you want? What you really want?
You know what's kind of weird?
No mask.
I had never seen a transgender person out here in Arizona. They legalized marijuana. They're the ones working in the dispensaries.
Oh,
That's the only place I see transgender people is in the dispensaries out here. There's just like some dude in a dress with eyeliner on and a lisp, like you're. And I'm like, I hope I don't go to his lane. And of course I go to her lane. You know. And it's just like, just be gay. Why can't you just be gay? You remember those days when you were like, man, dude, just be yourself, be gay. And
everybody wants a title or a label now. You gotta have a label.
Well,
you need a label.
They want to.
Why?
They want to fight their own
Here's
rights.
the thing. I'm human. Yeah. Just regardless. Look, bro. Like, that's the thing.
But they want to be special. It's the
Right.
people who want to be special that aren't special. They aren't special in any way.
That was everybody got those trophies. Oh, you participated here. It's like they bred it out of what winning was. Like they bred it right out of us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here you just participated. Here, this is
competition.
what winning feels like. Do it. Look, anybody who's ever got a participation trophy award and said, "I feel like a winner," go color. Go.
Get him a coloring book.
Go get a coloring book. Fill it in. Stay inside the lines as best as you can, but you go for it.
And I would say participation trophies were the beginning of the end
It
for
was.
us.
I mean, I just don't understand. It's like you learn to lose and accept it. Oh, that's cool. No, it's not, man. Losing sucks.
How can I do
When
better
you
next
lose,
time?
you shouldn't get nothing. I'm sorry. You're first, second, third. All right, the rest of you losers, go back to practice. That's what it was. Now it's
And you had no idea how many coloring books I had to receive as a child.
to figure it
And then
out.
I was like, wait a minute, man, I know I'm better than this. And then I started believing in myself, and then I got a trophy. The next thing, you know.
I have a even.
But you honestly, it made you feel you're like this. All right,
I was like,
I earned this shit.
Yeah.
I earned this. It's like, oh my god.
It feels good to earn a real trophy. A participation trophy is just as embarrassing. It's more embarrassing than not getting a trophy. And I think we should make a radical change to that system. I think not only should we get rid of participation trophies, I think if you sign up for competition, you have to understand that the person at the very bottom of that competition is going to have to be shot and killed. We're going to have to just cut out those genes.
All right,
we're just going to have to say
the week of the week, right?
Yeah. Obviously, they said the
Start at what I mean,
what
we
did
gotta
they
start it early, right? Like
Darwin, what did
fifth grade, sixth grade? Like we'll start weeding them out then.
Oh
right?
yeah,
like,
of course. You know that fucking like.
So
why did you sign up?
Wait.
You shouldn't have signed up.
So you want a purge to happen?
The purge. Oh, that's already. We're gonna check that out here.
The theme of this episode may be genocide.
January, February. By February, we should know how 1 month of the purge is gone in Illinois, because they just
I
passed
seen
off.
that shit. I was like, I'm just gonna ignore it.
No bail. Hey, bro, I can attempt murder. I ain't getting taken in. We're just gonna go. Who's gonna come? Hey, this guy's trying to kill me. Well, look, better call someone who gives a fuck, because if I was a cop, I'd be like, yeah, I ain't. Yeah, you're on your own. Purge away, fuckers.
No comment.
No comment. Why? How?
I may have warrants in Illinois.
Oh.
Purge away.
Purge away. Purge away. But you won't have no warrants or warrants, dude. They're all.
No, I do have it. It's non-extraditable. It's been non-extraditable since COVID, but since they changed that law, now they're just not bothering with me even more. So now
they don't give a shit anymore. That's what I'm. All that's
yeah.
off the
Eventually,
books.
I'm gonna get it taken care of once I actually like am more established. But I only have 4 years sober, so like I want like
one more.
yeah, one more. Have money saved.
So you
Get
can
a
make
real.
that fist.
Talk about that later. But yeah. Basically, I'm happy they're destroying themselves because I seem like just nothing. I'm a blip on the radar, allegedly. I never did anything out there. Ever. Back me up.
Allegedly.
I was with you, wasn't I?
Yeah.
See?
Sure.
No, he was.
Yeah. You guys don't know. So yeah, basically what's happening here in Denver, they're giving out phones to the fake gays, and the people who want attention.
It's a comedy podcast.
This is
It's
a comedy
comedy. Don't get your panties in a ruffle or your boxers. Sorry.
This is fake real news.
She-males or male she's. He-she-bees. BB-she's.
This podcast is sponsored by Sheath Underwear.
Sheath.
If you're a man who wants to be a woman, get Sheath Underwear so the tuck's easier. Sheath Underwear. We're not. I've only mentioned one real
100%
sponsor.
polyester.
I've only mentioned one real sponsor. Oh, that was not it.
Oh, man.
But so this is about 1.7 million. It'll come out of a $2 million fund from the Federal American Rescue. God damn it!
You're
American
paying for
Rescue
that.
Plan. We paid for it. We
Guess
paid
what?
for Colorado trannies to get free phones, ladies
Guess
and
what?
gentlemen.
You're getting a free phone. You get a free phone. You get a free phone. Who's paying for it? You got taxes. You got taxes. You got taxes.
Do you know what the worst part
You
is?
know what,
These
huh?
homeless people
No,
aren't.
they're
They're not fucking real transgender people. They're just high on meth. You get them off the meth, they suddenly think they're men again. You know what I mean? I've seen it in prison. They come in thinking they're girls. Next thing you know, after a few nights rest, they're like, "Holy shit, dude! I got a dick." I'm telling you.
Well, I'm packing my bag.
Most of
I
them.
have to go to. Hey.
Blair White's a real transgender. Should we pull up a picture of Blair White? She's always nice to look at.
I don't know.
Do you know who Blair White is?
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm unfamiliar with Blair White.
All right. Well, let me say that
You're in for a treat.
you are
Really?
in for a treat.
See, I've been off of social media for so long.
Okay.
We can tell.
Oh, we can tell.
Oh,
I know, right?
I
I
was
know.
just kidding.
I
I was
know.
just kidding.
Well, there's one time when, I used to have a pager, right? And
We used to call TV stories. We used to watch
oh
stories.
yeah, put the
We ain't
story
no call.
box on. Look at the. Hey, god dang, go get the channel knobbers. What is that? The knobbers for the channel thing.
Go put a pie in the windowsill.
You had pie? Pie? I want some
Negro
pie.
pie. Man, that was good. Shout out to Life, Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy.
What the hell?
My toes in the bottle. My big toes in the bottle.
Jesus, talk about news. This is a reputable news fucking site, guys. Come
That's a
on
good-
now.
Man, I love that. That's a good movie.
Telling you.
I don't know what the hell you guys are rambling about. It's horrible,
My
though.
toe was in the bottle.
Your toe was in a bottle.
I love, man, Eddie Murphy's got I think he's got a foot fetish. Think about it.
Eddie Murphy has a
Murphy's got-
transgender fetish.
He did get popped in Hollywood. But see, once you go Hollywood.
Dude, there's
look
nothing
at-
wrong with that. Look at this. Look at this, buddy.
You just keep scrolling.
You just-
I don't know
yeah.
what.
Well, I can't. I'm trying. I was trying to just get that picture up, but it won't. Every time I do it, it does that, and it's
That's
that used to be. That is a biological male. That is
biological.
a biological male.
but
Identifies
had
as a woman.
procedure Or
Actually, still
transition?
has the dick.
Still dingles and berries.
Still got the Still got the dangle.
dangle and.
Oh, actually, fuck. These people aren't seeing it.
Oh, so it definitely gone through some surgery though.
Oh yeah, I got the tits and everything.
The face has been touched up.
Probably.
Oh, bro, it looks.
I mean, that'd trick me in a bar.
That's why I don't drink anymore. Right there, bro. Just so if I
Right
go to
there.
a bar, I don't get fooled. Wake up with a yoo-hoo in your face. Wah!
I mean, look. Okay, let me ask. Let me ask you this question. All right.
No, don't.
You go to the bar. You run into that. All right. You run into her.
I run into her at a bar.
All right. Now you're in the alley. She gives you a blowjob.
Hold on. See what? Like,
Yeah, it's jumping right to a blow
Hey,
because
so you go in a bar and you go,
It's
hey,
just
bitch.
happening too
No.
fast.
I
Like,
know.
I just
she
go
comes up to you.
ease
Are you
into
kidding
it.
me? She comes up to you and she's flirting with you, and then she's like, "Let's go out in the alley." And then next thing you know, fucking, she's slobbing the. You're not suspicious. The only reason you're saying you're suspicious is because I told you guys she's transgender.
Man, as soon as the
You
chick
went.
says,
You
hey,
went.
Go to the alley.
You
What the
went.
fuck?
Okay.
Look, I'm sorry.
Wait,
I
okay.
watched what's her name? Her life story. She robbed motherfuckers like that. Let's go, Nicki Minaj. Yeah.
Right, but my point is,
not
you're not
going to the
denying it
alley.
because you're suspicious that there's a
I'm
dick.
suspicious.
Not that there's a dick, though.
No, I'm suspicious. She's a trick.
Yeah, but my point
Set your
is,
ass up.
that's not the point. You're getting off course. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and let me talk. It's my fucking podcast. Shut the fuck up.
Sorry, I brought reality in there.
So she comes in. Let me suck that dick. You're like, hell yeah. She gives you the blowjob. Now you go to fuck her, and bam, there's a dick. Now the question is,
Straight.
it isn't, do you fuck her? It is, do you let her finish the blowjob? And keep in mind, you've already been blown by a tranny. There ain't no taking that back. I'll tell you now. I'm letting her finish.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm letting her finish.
Go ahead, Avery. Yeah, this is
If it
you,
was me,
sir.
okay, if it was me,
If
okay.
it was you, and that
yeah.
was, let's go to the alley.
And no, she doesn't sound like that.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, she sounds like a
Not
chick.
all of them.
Full trick, dude. She's a full.
Okay,
See,
here's
that's
something.
so-
Here's something. All of them don't sound like. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Oh
saying?
no.
No. But I just have to hear. I just gotta hear her voice. 'Cause,
Right.
Like,
I
to
don't
be
know that
honest,
Adam's
it's just-
apple, man. Like a few years, I've always started doing that. That little.
There's no Adam's apple there.
Bro,
You can
she's
barely
taking
tell
some
by the
good
hands.
Pictures, man. That chin's.
No. She probably got her Adam's apple shaved down. If we're being
Can you
absolutely
do that?
honest here.
Can you
Yeah.
really?
They can do that. Yeah. The only thing they can't do is anything with the hands. But the hands, I mean,
Oh, she got some man hands, huh?
that's the
Damn.
only way you can tell.
She can pull my best.
Basketball, dude.
She can pose as one of those niggas with the 1990s poses.
Still looks like a-
Oh, the ball. The and one. The and one.
The angles, bro. The angles.
No,
she's
man.
covering
I
half the
mean,
she's covering.
see,
half the
like,
thing.
can't you sue her for false advertising?
She's
Like,
fu-
I
no.
would
She
sue
has
the
a.
shit. Like, look, I wake up next and what? I'm suing you.
You know you're
false
being
advertising.
transphobic right
No,
now,
man,
right?
That's you sold me a bill of goods that it wasn't real.
Well, she didn't. She's honest about it.
Oh, then
Yeah, no, she's a very famous YouTuber. She's actually anti-transition. She's against transition.
Cause dude, you're gonna regret it, bro.
Yeah.
You're-
All right, let's
you're
get
going
back to
through
the
mental
let's get
stuff.
back to the article. We did Blair White. You
Yeah.
guys are both closeted homosexuals who won't
Yeah,
come out and
totally.
say that you'd
Right.
let her blow you, and I'm just being honest that
It's one big closet. A lot of people are in.
Hey, you're being honest and
yeah,
we're being
we're
honest.
being honest.
you know?
I'm not.
you're not.
No.
You're not.
No. See, I think that's
Avery
that-
masturbated that picture twice.
Shut the.
Never funny.
The Denver Basic Income Project is an opportunity to explore how the philanthropic community and the private sector can augment public support for those living in poverty, particularly our unhoused neighbors. I hate that they call them unhoused. They're meth heads. We should call them the methin' around.
The messing around. That's a good one. I like
And extend that hand up to stability, Denver Mayor Michael Hancock said in a statement.
But you gotta say it without teeth. Got messing around.
No, I just have always said when people ask what my brother's doing, I say he's in Glendale messing around.
Yeah, method. Yeah, you gotta use that.
Missing some.
But
gotta have some
I think these homeless people are pretty fortunate to be living there, and I think this is going to worsen the homeless problem.
Oh, bro.
Cause look, okay. I remember when homeless
People are gonna see
people,
this
they were
article out
just
here,
like,
and they're gonna
bro,
fucking take a
it's like,
bus to Denver.
Bro, now they're getting paid to be homeless.
Yeah. Oh, bro. Yeah. You get paid. Like there's a. I don't know where it was.
Do you know who Michael Schellenberger is?
No.
He fucking interviews homeless people in California.
I think I seen him on TikTok.
And he talks like he asked them like, why won't you why won't you get a job? And they're like, why would I? They pay me to be homeless. They give me everything I need. I'm okay with sleeping in a tent. I just want to do meth.
That's that is. I saw. I don't know who it was.
Yeah,
but
it was
I've seen that.
Michael Schellenberg. He tried running for governor. Lost obviously.
course.
Because he ran independent.
Right. You got to be a Democrat.
Yeah, you have to be a Democrat because now
you got to be in Nancy Pelosi's fucking pocket, or
Nancy
in her
Stretch Pelosi,
or her husband's.
She's got some tits on her.
Bottle. Yeah, she paid for them.
I would have liked. I would have liked to see her. Yes, I did. I would have liked to see her tits when she was 20.
Well, if you'd like to see him.
When she's 20, you can't find pictures of her tits. I looked up Jennifer Lawrence's leaked nudes the other day.
How was that?
Yeah.
On point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to send them to Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Send
She
make her feel like.
No, there you can find it. You can find him. No, because she got hacked.
He's already got him, bro. Bill Clinton.
He'd make her feel like somebody.
Speaking of, I mean,
You're getting off subject. What are we thinking about this?
Well, you know what? I'm not moving to Colorado.
Should we adopt this here in Arizona?
Negative, Batman.
You think this will help? You think this is what will make Arizona great again?
I guess I'd be moving to Texas.
It's not, but it's working for them, apparently.
Just wait. When does it start?
I say you give them the money, but you euthanize them. I mean, not euthanize. Castrate them.
Give them lobotomies. Give them a lobotomy.
Chop off the balls.
Lobotomies.
Homeless people are fucking, dude. You give them $12,000, you know what they're doing? They're just going to have a big meth gangbang orgy in a giant tent they bought. They're going to buy a used camper, park it on Main Street, and just have a fucking big old meth orgy in a trailer.
It could be like the other guys.
Yeah.
The Prius. What is it? Oh, my God.
Yo, just imagine that.
It's Dirty Mike and the boys.
Look at the homeless gang of meth heads and fucking sexual pagers.
That's my point. That's what this
parked
is
at a
leading
Circle
to.
K.
That's what this is.
You can't. Yeah, look. They don't kick you out of Circle K parking lot.
No, it's QTs. Circle K's they do. QTs they don't. Yeah, no, it's QTs. QTs are safe places. Circle K's aren't. That's why Scottsdale. There's not one single QT in the vicinity of Scottsdale because they have safe spaces
There's one
and
on
they.
Scottsdale Road, man.
It's right on the border of Tempe. Right on the border. It's on
that side of Scottsdale, but
it's not Scottsdale. It's Tempe.
Okay.
I worked when I
wouldn't know.
I
just moved
every single I went to that QT every day for a lot because my job driving all over the place. That's where I'd go for breaks and in between to pee and watch homeless people.
Oh, you people watch?
I love people. Haven't you seen me when we go to the bar? What do?
People watch.
Exactly. I'm literally leaning over at you, dude. Look at these fuckers over here. That's what I do. I love people watching. I love commenting on.
I'm passing on this one, man.
You're passing on this?
I'm passing on the Colorado.
I wouldn't go there. I just think it's a good idea.
It used to be.
Maybe instead of giving him $12,000, we give him
$12,000.
Give him 12,000 pesos.
No, $12,000 worth of heroin. Because then they'll definitely kill themselves.
What is that like?
So then we're not
$10
killing
of
them. We didn't genocide them. We just gave them the drugs
That's what's
they wanted.
going on now, though, bro. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but they're not dying fast enough.
Now, that's what I know. The COVID ain't work, bro. So now they're opening up the border, bro.
That's because. Have you ever seen
the fentanyl up north?
I watched a heron addict shoot up from a dirty puddle water, and he was.
I know.
He seemed stronger after.
Sorry. He's got that look.
Fucking Jews. I watched a homeless man shoot up from a puddle of dirty water once, and afterward he seemed stronger. COVID's not going to kill these people.
No, it's not, bro.
It's not going to kill them.
No, COVID's just taking out the
fatties and the
out of shape
people with psych problems.
And health problems, heart problems. Man, did you realize that there's more? They got more blood clots now. There's like an increase, like 35%.
Yeah, people are just falling over dead now.
And they're big. They're like, these aren't normal blood clots. They're huge.
And it's healthy people. Soccer players. Soccer players are dying like crazy. Yeah.
Vax.
Yeah, vax up, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone, make sure.
You got
Please
AIDS.
go to cdc.gov for the most current
Up-to-date, yes.
information
Hey, you know what?
on the vaccine and COVID. Also, this is a comedy podcast.
Everyone's for sure.
And now that I've said that, please get natural immunity instead of getting vaccinated. Don't get vaccinated. Resist.
I would, yes.
Cheers.
Are you unvaccinated?
Yeah, I didn't get vaccinated.
Okay, good. I figured. Black community is the most
They
unvaccinated.
should be though, man. The fucking whole.
They don't trust the government
Dude, I
because
would-
they fucking know.
Yeah.
Just put them in flavors. You know? If it
Damn,
was
dude. Yeah.
Stupid.
If you make grape flavored fucking,
I'm like, yeah.
they're like, I might get the vaccine now. Watermelon flavored COVID-19.
Menthol.
They're offering a free Popeyes for 6 months if you get vaccinated today.
$100.
Ah, shit.
They were giving people $100.
I'm going too.
I'm going too.
Out here, did you hear that there was a weed spot somewhere was giving free ace or free joints? Get a vax, get a free, man, go. I got my own weed.
Yeah, if you show your vaccine card, we'll give you
No,
free
dude.
this. We'll give you that. Like,
Come on,
fuck
man.
you.
Look, I'll
Even-
go buy my seeds, bro, and grow my own.
No, COVID can go fuck itself. Okay, so anyone else on this article? Anything else?
I'm good.
Everyone happy?
I don't think
Everyone happy?
That's it.
No,
with-
but no. I said that I'd go there, but like just to watch people.
Yeah, just to watch,
Like,
see
see
what
what
it's.
happens.
That was literally my favorite thing to do on the job before was go to QTs because that's where the homeless people went because it's a safe place and you just sit there and watch them.
What the
and,
fuck
and,
is a safe place? Really?
Hey,
Is it, what
what?
the fuck? Come on,
Say
it's
that
a
in
safe place.
No, so it's
No one's gonna come here and fuck with you.
it's literally
Everybody here
the
is
cops
homeless
won't
and
arrest
fucks
you.
with everybody.
No, the cops won't
Do you
arrest
have a
you.
dollar?
If
No, motherfucker, I'm getting gas.
cops won't arrest you, you can leave a kid there.
Oh, you can leave a kid at QT?
It's a safe place. It's the same as a fire
Are
station.
you shitting me?
Yeah, they made them the same as fire stations.
No way.
Wow.
That is and
'Cause you
to
can
have
go
the
to-
job as a QT gas attendant. Hey, I'm getting paid minimum wage. You just drop off that baby, no, problem.
They pay them really well. QT gets paid better.
Yeah.
QT gets
They're
paid
one
well
of the top.
because it's such a.
Uh,
It's shady, dude.
owned
Shady.
by the
If there's a QT in your neighborhood, even if it's a good neighborhood, give it 4 years and it won't be anymore. And that's what they did in my fucking neighborhood, dude.
That's what
Pieces
QT
of
means.
shit. Goddamn pieces of shit. Go back to California, you stupid fucking cunts, and take your hobos with you. Same with you
We don't
cartel
want 'em.
Mexicans.
I'm tired of them coming up my window.
Not all Mexicans. Cartel Mexicans. We
No,
need
you
to
know what I hate?
genocide hobos and cartel Mexicans. And California cunts.
You know what I hate when you be driving and then like, so like you go like they be like on like the on like the right side of the road and then like, so I be like driving and then I'm like, oh jeez. And
Making
then, like,
eye contact.
Yeah,
Like, ah,
but like no, but like I see them as I driving up, so I try to like switch lanes.
I don't want to be
And,
close
like, I'm
to
like,
you.
I'm like, oh, shit.
Like I'm
But sometimes I don't make it, and then like
you're stuck in that.
I'm stuck. In
Just and they stare right at you like you know I'm homeless, right? But then they got on nice
No,
kicks, man. Like how you gonna have on some better kicks than me and claim you homeless, bro?
There's a lot of them with iPhones. I'm just like,
Bro, I'm just saying.
Well, no, that's because the Obama phone.
I'm just saying, watch out for those ladies with the kids playing the violins on the side. But have you seen them?
Oh, yeah, I've
Oh,
seen
them popping up, bro. Let me tell you about them.
I don't give
There's a
homeless people
radio,
money.
bro. They ain't playing that violin, man.
I don't
My-
give homeless people money. That's,
I'll
used
give them
to.
a beer if I had one. I'm
Oh, no, no, I
like,
do
Now
that.
after
No, that's the
seeing
only thing I do.
I'm not paying them nothing.
One time I was drinking and driving, and
One time, just one.
on this particular time in
Okay.
which I was drinking and driving, I was like, I don't really want this beer. I know it doesn't do good for me. It was before I had quit all the wheat, and I was on my second beer, and I pulled up to the 101, or off the 101, so Price Road, whatever, and there's a homeless guy with a sign, and I'm like, hey, come here, and he comes over, and I just hand him a fucking 24-pack with 2 beers missing. He was super happy, dude.
Oh, bro, that was.
Yeah, I made his day. Him and his homeboy cracked one right then and there, held their sign back up with a beer right next to him, and I'm like, respect, dude.
Respect.
No, that's the one thing. Like, the only time I've been tempted to give a homeless person money is when they have a sign that's like,
Honest, I just want beer.
yeah, I just want a beer. I'm
looking for.
I'm a heroin addict. I'm going to be sick soon. That's the only one that I'll be like, all right, dude.
You're honest.
It's on me.
Gotta like an honest hobo.
I get it, dude. I get it. Like, I want heroin addicts to get off heroin, but let me tell you something. Coming off heroin is the worst feeling in the world. I did it in a car. Sleeping in a car, high on meth. I thought the FBI was coming after me. And everyone's like, oh, it's the meth. And I'm like, I don't think so, because as soon as the heroin withdraws, the paranoia went away. But I was still doing meth.
Jeez.
Yeah, if you want to get off heroin, go to California and start shooting up methamphetamines. It'll get you off that. You won't need the heroin anymore, and then you can get off the meth by getting arrested. What the fuck was that?
That's what I'm saying. I don't. What the?
Okay, this next one I definitely want to cover because when I saw it, I was like, I wonder if this is the one that they're talking about. So they're making a movie called The Woman King, which I was just instantly like, that's so stupid. That's called a queen. Like, that's what a woman king is. It's called a queen. Like, England just lost one. They had a queen, now they have a king. You know how you see how that works? You see how that works? When there's no longer a king, there's only a queen. We don't say, well, now she's the woman king.
That's stupid, bro. Oh my god. Everyone.
But so this is a story that they wrote. They made this movie, which basically they pinned it as this this movie where it's the men are gone doing at war. So I don't fucking know what they're doing. They're off fucking getting cigarettes probably. I mean, it is in Africa, so you know they're probably dealing with their other family.
Okay.
You know.
What?
No, those didn't hit. Okay, well, that was for the audience at home. That's for my German viewers. But so then I remembered a story in history. Well, I remembered many stories in history about how, like, so basically they phrased it as these women were fighting off a rival tribe to keep their people from being enslaved. But then, if you look at the history, it turns out that they were also slavers. Because everyone was. The whole thing with the African tribes back then was they saw that there's money in lots of goods that they'd never seen before in giving white people, black people, as slaves. And so they didn't want to give up their own people, so instead they would go and raid rival tribes and they would go to war with them, capture as many as they could, and they'd sell them to the white people when they showed up on shore. And this kind of phrased it in the opposite, that they were altruistic and they weren't warmongers. And I didn't realize that's what this was. I didn't realize they were changing the story to make it like, look at how these strong black women are. They were strong, they were black, and they were women. And so you put that all together, they were strong black women. However, they also sold their rivals to slavers. They were part of it. But I thought it's a lot of fun that we made a movie about. We went that far past what really happened in history that we're doing this. So, I didn't even pull the article. Jesus, I'm really bad. I wish Connor was here. I miss you, Connor. Get well soon, John Connor's girlfriend.
John Connor.
Who's that? Sarah
I'm
Connor.
Connor.
No, that's
Sarah
his mom.
Connor.
That's his mom. Who did he ever have a girlfriend?
John Connor.
Did John Connor have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
what was her name?
If you say yes, then you gotta know.
No, yeah, that one bitch. You know, she was in that Disney flick. I don't know. He didn't have. He had that one white dude as a friend. He was
Snow White?
No, he had that one dude on the motorcycle. Get on the back.
Was it a gay relationship?
I guess so. He might have been gay, dude. John might have been gay.
John, I hope Arnold gets better soon.
Please let us know. Were you gay? That was the Terminator 2, right? That's when he came
Yeah,
back.
yeah, because Arnold was evil in the first one, and then he came back the second one, and that's why Sarah was like, "Whoa, get the fuck out of here, you're bad," and he's like, "No.
No, I'm your friend now.
Come with me if you want to live."
My friend. They put a new chip in me. I got the 2.0 XL chip from...
And then he sucked. They didn't even get the good version to send back. They fucking the Terminator's got a new model, and they're like, no, the old model's good. Just send the old model back. Like, no, let's not try and capture a new model.
I gotta keep using the VCR. I gotta rewind him for so long.
And then the third movie, they send a brand new model. No, it's liquid over an exoskeleton, and we still send the oldest version. We don't even get capture a new version.
Retarded.
So dumb. It's so dumb. So anyway,
I mean, he gets things done. So he's on call.
He's the governor. He got it done.
this is the news. Real fake news.
Yo, all off bars, huh?
Where we cover the news. We get off topic. That's what we do. It's fun. So this is basically about, so the article is called "The Woman King Falsely Paints Female Warriors, Slave Traders as Abolitionists. Even Leftist Critics Admits." By Amanda Harding at the Daily Wire, because we use the Daily Wire because we are Republicans on this show. I'm kidding. That was actually a joke.
Yeah.
I hate Republicans. By the way, Dan Crenshaw can... Oh, that's what I wanted to do, and I forgot. God damn it. I'm not going to be able to pull it up, dude. Let me just take a pause here real quick from this. We'll come back to this article so I can just say, fuck Dan Crenshaw, you globalist piece of shit. Alex Stein 99 owned your pussy ass, and then you called the cops like a Karen. Your name is Karen Crenshaw. Karen Crenshaw, the globalist piece of shit who sold out to the World Economic Forum and wants to turn us all into slaves but plays a populist. Fuck you, you warmonger piece of shit. I wish you lost both your eyes in Iraq. Fucking fag.
Bitch. Mic drop.
We're going to do Dan Crenshaw in 2 weeks. Okay. I'm going to do a deep dive on Dan Crenshaw. I'm just going to destroy him for an hour and 20 minutes. I hate that guy.
I can't wait.
I'm a war hero. Don't disrespect me. I'm a war hero. You're just as bad as John McCain.
I remember that guy.
Rest in peace.
He's got some issues.
Rest in peace, you warmonger piece of shit, John McCain.
Black guy that lost to a black guy. You know how?
What's that?
John McCain. He lost to Obama.
Sure did. And then he fucking died of brain cancer because he's a pussy.
Nah, he just couldn't accept the fact that he lost to a black guy.
Yeah, because he's a pussy.
He was like, I gotta end it. What? Because he got
Give me brain cancer.
No,
Give me a
he
brain
He couldn't get it because he was 80 years old and his brain couldn't comprehend that they didn't send him to the back of the polls.
You imagine what they would have been doing to him, what they're doing to Biden right now. That dude's so far gone.
But,
They're just pumping drugs into him every day. Every day.
I agree.
Hey, my butt's been wiped. Hey.
I have said this many times on this podcast. I wholeheartedly believe they're fucking filling him with steroids, testosterone. They're shooting him with pharmaceutical grade methamphetamine, cocaine, and heroin mixed together in a ball because it literally. You got to think. Like, look at me. I'm 30. I don't look 30
because he's old. That's why.
Because I did shit ton of heroin, cocaine.
You're good for 30, bro.
I know. It's because of all the drugs. So that's what they're doing. They're just shooting him up with all these drugs to make him look young. And make him not look young.
I had to take out time to.
He should be dead. He should have died a long time ago.
They're pumping him. Yeah, I took care of my grandfather when he got pretty sick, and I remember him making statements and shit like that. Like you pump him with some good drugs, and then they're all like, "Hey, my butt's been wiped." I know, I wiped it for you, motherfucker. Like I know, I had to wipe it, you old bastard.
Did the doctor euthanize him, or did he have you do it?
No, my grandfather, no, he eventually, man, I couldn't take care of him anymore. I had to put it. The family all said,
what happened?
Gotta go, because
no, I get it. No,
family related. I don't see. There's no way. Like it's hard watching someone that you're like, oh my god. But obviously, no one cares about him. His kid's just like, come on, Dad, I need some China money. I got hookers from Russia to pay for it, and that good Colombian cocaine. But we can't all live like that life. That'd be awesome, right?
We'll be back after these commercial messages.
Got a flashback of drugs.
No, I just thought it was. I asked that question because my great grandmother was 94 when she died. She was old. She died of leukemia. Everyone die in your 90s. When you die of cancer, no matter what.
Man.
You always die from cancer. That's what's gonna kill everyone in the whole world. If you don't like when someone says, "Oh, they died of old age," it was cancer. It's fucking cancer. It was unidentified cancer at the time. My point is, her last days, the doctor sent her home to live with my grandfather, gave her the medication, told my grandpa this is how you shoot up the medication.
Oh, they gave him the...
There's a lot of morphine in here.
Oh, wow. The ultimate night-night.
I want that. I fucking pray and hope that when that time comes, my kid has the balls to fucking do that for me.
Oh, man.
Honestly, who wants to suffer through? I want to die in blissful fucking sleep.
What about a fucking
on an opiate high?
What about one of those? What about one of those last? I know this guy's like, fuck, I'm getting high and then I'm gonna die. What about that last roller coaster? Have you heard about the death roller coaster, where it's your last ride, you won't survive it? Oh, you should Google that. That's
I don't know. I was on.
That's how to die. It's a roller
I died
coaster.
once. I died once.
Yeah,
I died once.
I've died too. I mean,
I overdosed on heroin. No, I was dead for 3 minutes. I had to get resuscitated by my mom. She kept my heart going until the paramedics came, hit me with the Narcan. Yeah, she did the CPR until they came with the Narcan, got me back up. But yeah, no, I broke the wall. I've been to the other side.
Yeah, buddy.
How was it?
It was
not good for someone like me.
Living on the edge.
Not good for. It was. I was at the time. I went to purgatory.
How long ago?
I went to purgatory. I didn't go to hell. I didn't go to heaven. I went to straight purgatory.
How long ago was that?
I was 19, so that was 11 years ago. So I think 2011 or 12, I think.
Wait, what's
11 years? Yeah.
Purgatory is the middle. It's the waiting period. It is It's either waiting for judgment. In the Christian religion, it's waiting for judgment. Actually, I think that's in the Jewish religion. Technically, it's waiting for judgment because they need Jesus there to actually be judged for their final judgment. They need their Messiah. They need their Savior. I'm not really too much of a religious scholar anymore. I know a good amount about the Bible, but
that's horrible.
Purgatory basically is either the waiting room for heaven or hell, or it is the in between, like in the Greek religion.
So basically, like pending. You're like,
yeah, that's what it is for. That's what it is for like Jews and Christians. but for like back in the day, there was Elysium, Hades. Like I think I'm crossing Greek and Roman, but Elysium was heaven, Hades was hell, and then there was a purgatory type place, and it wasn't even like, it was just like if you were just evenly neutral, or like if you were evenly good or bad, like you're just in purgatory. Like you didn't go to heaven, like you don't go to paradise, but you're not going to eternal damnation either. You're just existing in blackness forever. But you're not. And that's where I was. I was existing in blackness forever, and then I came back from it, and I was pissed because I wanted to die. Don't you fucking fag.
Aww.
Gayest thing ever, dude. Let's talk about the.
Who are you, my therapist?
You want to talk about these bitches that sold your parents to us?
Oh wow.
I just
feeling. Okay, fuck you. You deserve to die.
Yeah. Jerk.
So the Woman King, I said this already, by the Daily Wire. Woman King is already earning rave reviews from most critics, but even some left-wing outlets are being forced to admit that the writers completely rewrote history.
Oh yeah, man.
Rewrote history by painting the Agoji warrior women as abolitionists. The historical drama description calls it the remarkable story of the Agoji, the all-female uniwarriors who protected the African kingdom of Dahomey, no longer exists, by the way, in the 1800s with skills and fierceness unlike anything the world had seen. Except for Gatling guns.
Yeah.
Gatling guns.
All guns in general, man.
Thank God they only went to war with their neighbors, who also only had spears. And they didn't have Gatling guns. fierceness, unlike anything the world had seen besides everywhere in the world but Africa. It goes on to say this story, inspired by true events, quote unquote, depicts the General Naniska, which is played by Viola Davis, as she, quote, trains the next generation of recruits and readies them for battle against an enemy determined to destroy their way of life, end quote. Is that way of life selling people as slaves?
Well,
God,
there's
wow.
so much,
Oh, God, that's horrible.
yeah. There's too much there.
All feminists.
Oh, feminists. Literally is just... That's all who watched it.
She's like, I'm
A
she
90
queen. I'm a
finally
she king.
they finally took Bill Burr's advice. They are now supporting. They finally was like, hey, maybe we're the problem.
They finally took accountability for themselves.
Yeah, they
it was
finally were
the
like,
woman.
Tony
Finally-
I knew I
Women
had a
always
problem,
get
but
men in
I
shit.
just wanted to be the one to bring it out in the open. Maybe that was it. And now look at that.
Well,
The
I
next-
mean, you have to think
There's
here.
I doubt there's more into
The
this.
Woman King, how many men are actually watching that?
Bro.
It's probably, if you look at the demographics of these reviews, I guarantee it's majority women. And I guarantee of those the 4% of critics were men that said it wasn't good. That's my thought. But anyway, the main thing I wanted to go over is this stuff I kind of glossed over in the beginning. So it's true that the kingdom of Dahomey women stepped outside their typical social roles to serve as warriors, and they say the film could have solely focused on that and remained mostly accurate. However, the main character is portrayed as anti-slavery when reality the Agoji warrior had no moral qualms about enslaving neighboring tribes and profiting from the African slave trade. This practice continued until the British Empire ended the slave trade in the region. So long story short, they stopped selling their own people when we stopped buying them.
Well, it wasn't even their own people. See, that's the thing. That's one country against another right there. Africa is not a country, it's a continent. So
Yeah.
you got one tribe versus another
Yeah,
tribe.
it's all tribal warfare there.
Yeah, it's tribal warfare.
Yeah, no, and that's one of the. It's the same.
Everything
It's the
is
misconception
everywhere.
with America. It's the same misconception with
fighting.
America. Well, but with the original, where they're like, we stole this land from the. Okay, yeah. So they
Everything's
used to rape
stolen.
each other and torture each other and do fucking ritual sacrifices of people they went to war with, and then we came in and brought a little bit of civilization, a little AKA freedom.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what we do now. We go to Afghanistan and we bring freedom. Like that goes well.
They used to write books about the warriors of America, man. Like they were
savages.
Dude,
But they were
nah,
actual
I mean,
savages. They were
I
not good
hate
people.
Dude, that's what a warrior is, bro. A warrior does not see. That's the thing, and
I know,
you're
but
gonna
my
offend
point is they're
somebody
not
using
good
the word
people.
Savage, because but that's, dude. When you're a warrior, you don't. There's no. I don't care. I'm here to win.
Yeah,
I'm not
there's no
here to.
holding back.
I'm not here to just
There-
knock you down and take over and say, "Hey, you're gonna." No, I'm here to wipe you out. I'm here to win.
Sure, but there's
no-
something seriously
there's no civil-
sociopathic about the people that, like, the reason why they didn't take
See, this is what we're getting back to.
but the reason why they didn't take
Give 'em a
fucking prisoners, they would torture them.
Participation of the war.
But that's not participation trophy thing. That's literally them capturing people,
And
hanging
wiping
them
them
out.
out.
No,
selling them off.
Shut the fuck up and let me fucking talk, goddammit. Stop cutting me off, you son of a bitch. I'm trying to talk. It's my podcast. Shut the fuck up or I'll unplug your goddamn mic. I'm not saying wipe them the fuck out. They would torture them until they died. That's different. That's sociopathic. It's not savage. It's sociopathic. We didn't do that. We would fucking capture people. If they surrendered, we would capture you and you're a POW. They would capture you. They would stake your arms out and cut off fucking your skin slowly and let you rot into the sun while fucking crows pecked out your eyes. That's a different level of savage. That's not
just
a
sending
warrior.
message. That's sending a message.
That's
to
not a
your
warrior.
foe.
That is a sociopath and and I'm glad we killed every single fucking one of them.
No, we didn't.
Well, most of them.
There was a trail of tears, bro, from Florida to Oklahoma.
And do you know how
And
many?
then
Do you know how many died on that Trail of Tears?
shitload.
Most of them.
A shitload.
Most of them that
But
were
see,
left.
But
that were left.
he's so happy. Now,
Damn right, dude.
But see, there's
What are they gonna be? They'd be stealing babies, dude. They'd be stealing babies and sacrificing to their devil gods. We don't need that. What did we do? We wiped most of them out, and the rest we turned into either alcoholics or capitalists, which is the only thing you're allowed to be in America.
Dude, what? You're forgetting about all those Antifa guys? Antifa?
We should kill all them. We should do to them what we did to the goddamn Indians. They're the same people. We need to just fucking, we need a Trail of Tears their asses to Canada, where they belong. Either that or build a fucking wall around California. Look, the natives we have
How many
left.
times would you go to Home Depot to build this fucking?
You don't need to go to Home Depot, dude. The redwood forest is right there.
Just start.
Just chop that shit down. I don't give a
Chop
fuck
down
about
trees.
that,
Hey,
dude.
That's a big tree. That'll cover at least
shit.
4 miles.
I'm gonna build a wall,
getting
and
this for free.
California's
Fuck
gonna pay for it.
Uh,
We're gonna build a wall. California will pay for it.
Fuck customer service. I'm doing this shit myself.
I'm just saying. Natives weren't good people, and we did the right thing. That's all I'm saying.
made it so.
I have no moral qualms about them or their people. They should have been nicer. You know, or assimilated properly, and they wouldn't have had to deal with the Trail of Tears. Put on a suit, comb your fucking hair, drop the name. Runs with wolves? More like suck some dicks. Fag. All right, anyway, what were we talking about? Natives. In Dahomey. So they stepped out of their circle. Some reviewer for the New Yorker calls it a historical error. If the scriptwriters had wanted The Woman King, could have been an amoral epic about swordplay and statecraft, the reviewer writes, but The Woman King chooses to make resistance to slavery its moral compass, then misrepresents a kingdom that trafficked tens of thousands of as a vanguard in the struggle against it, which isn't true, because them bitches were savages. The essential problem with the movie, call it the #MeToo Black Panther.
No, I'm just reading it. Oh my god.
The #MeToo Black Panther.
What?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but because it's all women. It's an all-woman Black Panther, basically, is what they're saying. Because who runs the world? Not fucking girls.
What? I like that song just cause.
Because it's funny
It
that
is.
they pretend they run the world, but they could get killed by a punch from an average man. Not that I would. I love women. But get back in the kitchen. Anyway, slavery. Fucking. I wish Connor was here, dude. Why am I reading this shit? Fucking hate you, Connor. So in reality, Dahomey notoriously built its wealth on capturing local people and selling them into slavery, the reviewer writes. Characters in The Woman King blame enslavement in Dahomey on the economic meddling of white traders. Although it was well established in West Africa before the Europeans got involved.
Might as well call them colonizers.
Colonizer.
Oh no.
Historical inaccuracy never troubled Hollywood before, so why shouldn't the ladies help themselves to some of it? Fair question, but there's a difference between stretching the truth and presenting the opposite of it, the Wall Street Journal review concludes. Despite the critics' assessment, most reviews praise the film for being powerful, ferocious. Peter Travers from ABC News wrote that it reminds us how truly inspiring it is to see these brave sisters doing it for themselves. So brave. These bitches don't need any men to enslave people, to betray their own people, and then probably come over to America in the 1980s and complain about racism. But whatever. Tags, Africa, entertainment, Hollywood, movies, slavery.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who has an opinion on this shit? Am I the only one upset about this?
I just don't listen. It's just I know what they're trying to do, but it's just.
Why pick
I
that story?
I don't care about. Like, no offense. Like I'm all about woman empowerment and shit like that. But it's just like I don't give a fuck about this. Like I don't like this shit. Like, and I hate like. Not hate. I just don't.
No, I get it. I just think.
I just don't. It's a way. If I would watch it, then I'm not gonna get anything out of it.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like.
No, I'd never watch.
You can't get anything out of Hollywood. Anything.
No, Hollywood's
anything's nothing.
Trash. It's trash. And I'm a big fan of female empowerment too. I think we should empower women to buy cookbooks and figure out the best way to please their men in the bedrooms and be the best housewife they can.
And that'd be a hell of an empowerment, but that's not what I'm talking.
Yeah, and I'm all for that.
A different.
And I'd like her to also know jujitsu, so no one ever rapes her because I consider that cheating.
Yeah, fuck all this open relationship bullshit.
That was horrible.
Yeah, that was. You even caught yourself.
I
on
might
that
have
one,
crossed the line.
Hey, yeah, that was a bad one, bro. Oh, so.
This might be our last episode ever. That's how this fucking thing goes.
You need to change the subjects to a little lighter subjects. Little uppity.
We need a feel-good story, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to do a feel-good story. Because we're not using John Connor's computer, so even though I'm a shitty fucking producer, at least we can pause the stream. We'll be back after these commercial messages. And we're back after those commercial messages. Thank you for supporting us by going and buying from our sponsors, which include Meow Mix, Cat Food,
and
Snarf Snacks,
Cartoon Network's
Get
Adult
your
Swim.
Snarf Snacks on. Brought to you by someone's goldfish. Because it's crack to some people, and that's not whack.
Brought to you by my mother, who let me use her computer
Brought to you by Mama's Computer.
to do this
Appreciate you, Mama.
podcast. And a special thanks to all the lesbians out there who pretend like lesbians exist. You guys are great actors, and I'm big fans of your work on Pornhub. So we're going to finish out everything with a feel-good story.
Oh.
I don't know why I have it on Cat Turd.
What are we going to go with? Bill Gates, land holdings?
Bill Gates is my feel-good story because
Shut the fuck up.
I saw
You can't be serious. It's all right.
I think one of our feel-good stories was a shooting or something the last time.
See,
So
that kind of hits the home, you know.
well, the reason why I wasn't gonna do Bill Gates, but this morning Bill Gates was trending on Twitter, so I clicked it and I looked to see, and I saw a video on Bill Gates, and he was saying that he really hoped that the global conspiracies about him had faded. So I just wanted to be certain that they hadn't, and get into that shit immediately, because Bill Gates is a genocidal maniac who wants to kill poor people. I don't want to kill poor people. I want to kill fat people. And I don't have
bad driving people.
Huge difference.
Fucking bad driving people.
Them too.
You fucking, I'm turning my left turn signal on for 4 miles and making a right. You fucking people.
And like 67% of California.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So, Sorry.
So what we have pulled up right now is basically a picture of all of Bill Gates's land holdings in the United States.
So that's
He
where has
owns.
land? Like,
Yeah,
this is where
that's-
he-
Yeah, and it shows.
Bro, that's smart. Like that's what I want.
Oh, yeah,
to do.
so-
like that's like
Land? Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, no, it's great. I was trying.
jewelry. Give me the land.
Man, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Chill. Like I'm all
Let me
about
plan
chilling, bro.
Yeah,
like, fuck
fucking-
materialistic shit. Fuck all that shit. Give me my fucking land.
Look at that.
I'm
He owns a
chilling.
shitload
Like
here in
and
Arizona,
look, bro,
man.
like and there's
And
like
New
good
Mexico.
spaces to like fucking
And
go to. Like Michigan, I'd definitely buy a lot of land in Michigan.
And it's crazy because fucking
Oh,
Abe Lincoln still owes you and your people 40 acres and a mule.
And I want that.
And
Trust and
I think
believe.
Bill Gates could supply it at this point. 240,000 acres.
You like me and Bill.
25,000 acres in Arizona. You should probably write a letter to Bill Gates and tell him you
Hook
never
me
got your
up.
40 acres or your mule.
Can I get-
And you would like that. I notice you own a little bit. You could spare 40. Me and my boys are trying to do some comedy stuff. Come on.
I could really use
Can I
it.
get 30 and a half acres? You know what I'm saying?
A
I'll take
little
a
something.
discount.
Man, I'll take $250 and a jawbreaker.
No, so this is like one of the conspiracies.
No,
Like,
seriously, I want that land, motherfucker.
I would love it. No, for sure, for sure. I was looking into land
And
before.
You think he's buying shit land? You think he's
No, he's
that-
buying the best
Oh,
land.
he's
It's all
buying some
farmland.
good
No,
shit.
it's all prime farmland.
bro,
yeah.
yeah.
He's getting all the best land because
yeah.
he's
All-
positioning himself
fuck.
as an American oligarch for when China eventually takes over.
Because Bill.
And so he's basically going to end up being one of the fucking people for the Chinese. He's like, no, we need population control. And if we do vaccines and healthcare right, we can reduce the population for 10 to 15%. Yeah, Bill Gates. Bill fucking Gates. The piece
Mr.
of...
Monkeypox.
Yeah,
So
I
got some monkeypox in a.
So this is the other one. This is a little video. So basically, Italian Parliament. This happened.
These are good motherfuckers right here.
So this happened in Italian Parliament. They called him out, Bill Gates, as basically a criminal, and they want to kill him. Like they want him arrested. It's only one lady, but it's called But the fact that a government official in another country that's somewhat democratic is calling out Bill Gates, and specifically why is in this video, I think is fucking great. And that's why it's a feel-good story, because I think if we're lucky, if the populist movement works, I think we might be able to get Bill Gates arrested as a fucking criminal and just
Well,
prosecuted in multiple countries throughout the world. Wouldn't that be amazing if we could get Bill Gates prosecuted for his genocidal crimes in Africa?
Let alone his pedophile from
Oh,
the
yeah.
island. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Just,
37
we
times
don't
on
even have to get on to the genocide stuff. We just go with the pedophile stuff. What was that? 32 flights, you some bitch.
I think it was
just saying.
37.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean. Did I say that out loud?
Oh no,
I'm
it's okay.
sorry.
Oh, we talk out against that all the
Sorry.
time. I always say one thing. I always say that if we are gonna believe women, why is Ghislaine Maxwell still in jail? I actually want. I'm gonna have.
You think she's in jail, bro? Come on.
I'm gonna get a shirt with
Jizzle Maxwell.
Ghislaine
Jizzle
Maxwell.
Queen.
I'm gonna get a shirt with. I think she is because she's like, I'm a fucking patsy. This is bullshit. Anyway, I'm gonna get a shirt made that has her and it just says "Believe Women" below it. It's gonna be a picture of her
Yeah.
and it's gonna say "Believe Women."
I believe all women. I believe her. Let that list out, bro. You know what?
Dude, yeah,
I'm
give me
just
the
saying,
list.
Let the list
Give
out.
me the list. All right.
Bill
She told me
Clinton.
to do the dishes, and I
Bill
believe her.
Clinton. What? He's the number one. Man, he had frequent flyer miles. Why has he got the gold star on his name?
Like, you can think a couple of these people, like, gotcha, you know what I mean? Where it was like, because what Jeffrey Epstein would do, he'd bring these people to his island, Great Island. He'd be like, I got all these girls, you can fuck them all you want. And then you'd fuck them, and then there's 17 cameras in the room, and he's like, I got video on you. She was 15.
Hey, Judge.
Congratulations. What do you want to, you're going to do what I say.
Hey, Judge.
But I think that happened to Bill Clinton, and he was like, oh, well, I guess so, but can I still fuck the 15-year-olds?
No, he was. This is Bill was
Like,
like
that's
this.
fine if I get caught, but I mean, as long as everyone
He's
knows.
like, you could have just told me.
I don't know if Hillary's gonna see this tape, but I'm in, Bill. I'm in. All right, giggity, giggity. Hey, where's that 7-year-old? All right. Bill Clinton.
Yeah, where's the one that I had last time?
All right.
They eat adrenaline glands too.
Fetish.
They eat adrenaline glands. Okay, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this video. I'm gonna be reading the subtitles out loud for the audio only people. So don't fucking talk unless I pause it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Ormai da decenni si prodiga nello
For
sviluppo
decades,
di
Bill
piani di
Gates has been
depopolamento,
working
controllo
on. Oh shit!
dittatoriale
Let me
sulla politica
restart that.
globale.
Italian
I didn't do that
politician
fast enough.
Sarah Cunhal is slamming totalitarianism and
It's not
laying
pausing.
blame on billionaire
It wasn't playing.
Bill
That's
Gates.
why.
On
Jesus Christ! It's going very slow. It's lagging right now. He didn't read what the bitch said. Just let me. You let me do my fucking job. You let me do my job, and you do your job.
Fabulous. It's fabulous. You're doing great.
I'm just being the cocoa.
What's happening right now is I'm getting a lot of lag. I don't know why. It's not.
That's what she said. I get a lot of lag.
I get a lot of lag. What the fuck does that even mean?
That's what she said.
Yeah, I'm having issues with the.
What the fuck does that even? I'm still.
I don't know what the fuck you people are talking about, but if you're disrespecting me, I will fight you all.
You are not defining.
Really are.
We are all about love and peace and harmony. I swear to God, I'll call them.
All you need is love, love.
And
Love is all you need.
cocaine.
Love,
You said love is
love.
cocaine.
All right,
Love is cocaine.
let me try refreshing this maybe. I don't know
Little bump you need.
what the fuck happened to this window, but apparently Bill Gates is up in our shit and hacking us as we speak. It's still
He's like,
recording,
"You are
right?
Not getting this shit out on me, motherfuckers.
All right, I'm going to close this,
Where's your IT
and
guy?
I am going to...
You're sorely missed. I'm just saying.
Well, we got Bill Gates watching us. That's
Maybe if I close a bunch of windows, it'll help.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, there we go. Hey.
All right, there we go, there we go. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong... nope, that's
More cocaine.
9/11. Where was it? It wasn't...
right there.
Oh, yeah, no, I guess this was it, yeah. It's just...
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
All right, let's try this once more. So, for decades, Bill Gates has been working on depopulation
Ormai da decenni si prodiga nello sviluppo di piani di depopolamento e controllo
and
dittatoriale
dictatorial
sulla politica
control
globale.
plans over
Italian
global
politician
policies.
Sarah Cunhal is slamming totalitarianism and laying blame on billionaire Bill Gates. On May 14th, Cunhal argued in the Italian parliament that political leaders are using the Wuhan virus as an excuse to override personal freedom and enact authoritarian policies.
Il vero obiettivo di
The
tutto
real
questo
goal
è
of
il
all this
controllo
is total
totale,
control,
dominio assoluto sugli
absolute
esseri
domination
umani,
of human
ridotti a
beings
cavi e
transformed
schiavi,
into guinea
violando
pigs
le
and slaves,
sovranità e il
violating
libero
sovereignty and
She
free will.
denounced the government's deference to the World Health Organization, which is funded in part by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
È il noto
The
filantropo
well-known
salvatore del
philanthropist and
mondo,
savior of the
Bill
world,
Gates.
Bill
Her
Gates.
speech comes after recent allegations that Bill Gates offered Nigerian lawmakers $10 million to pass a mandatory vaccination bill into law. One
Wow.
major concern for Catholics is that Gates supports population control.
First, we've got population. The world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on
If we do
new
a really
vaccines,
great
healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
Bill Gates già nel
Did he say
2018
lower that?
profetizzava
Yes.
una pandemia, poi
Yes, he
simulata
did.
lo scorso ottobre nell'Event 201,
Oh, shit, I missed
in
that.
accordo con gli amici di Davos. Ed ormai da decenni si prodiga nello sviluppo di 8
I gotta back it up.
Perhaps
Hang
10 or 15%.
I had to do
Bill
that.
Gates,
Bill
già nel
Gates already in
2018
2018
profetizzava una
prophesied
pandemia,
pandemic
poi simulata
then,
lo
which has been
scorso
simulated
ottobre
last
nell'Event
October in this
201,
event 201 in
accordo con
accordance
gli
with
amici di
Davos and
Davos.
friends. Many
Ed
decades
ormai
he's
da
committed to
decenni
develop
si
a
prodiga nello sviluppo di piani
depopulation
di
plan to
depopolamento e controllo
exercise
dittatoriale sulla politica
dictatorial
globale,
control over the global
puntando ad
policies,
ottenere
aiming
il
to
primato
obtain the
su
supremacy
agricoltura,
in the
tecnologia
agriculture,
e
technology, and
energia. E dice
energy.
testuali
He has literally
parole, riprese
declared,
dalla sua
if we do a good job
se
with the new
facciamo un buon lavoro
vaccines
con i nuovi vaccini, la sanità
and
e
the
la salute
healthcare and
riproduttiva,
reproductive reproductive health,
possiamo
we can
diminuire la
reduce the world
popolazione
population
mondiale del
10 to
10-15%.
which
E
is what he
continua,
just said.
aperte
He also
virgolette, solo
said
un genocidio
only a
può salvare
genocide
il
can
mondo.
save the world,
Il
which
vero
is true.
obiettivo
The
di
true
tutto questo è il
goal
controllo
is
totale,
control here,
il
absolute
dominio
domination
assoluto
over human
sugli esseri
beings,
umani, ridotti a
making
cavie
them
e
guinea pigs and
schiavi,
slaves,
violando le
violating their
sovranità e il libero
sovereignties and
arbitrio.
their free will.
Caro Presidente
Next time you
Conte, la
receive a
prossima
call
volta che riceva una
from the
telefonata dal
philanthropist,
filantropo
quote
Bill
unquote, Bill Gates,
Gates,
please send it directly to the International Penal Court for crimes against humanity.
Grazie.
A criminal. Thank you.
Oh man, she said it pretty good.
I love her.
Yeah.
I love it, and I love her, and I
You got a
agree.
little Woody over there, didn't you? You got a little excited over
I
there.
got a little. I got.
He was like, oh yeah,
I got a little
reading
going.
a little faster.
I got a little. I got.
He's like, hey.
This is getting weird.
Got it. I just got it under
Tyron
my
was getting
thigh.
excited.
There's nothing that turns me on more than fucking trying to get Bill Gates arrested. You know what I mean?
Or talking politics to a girl in bed. I'm just saying. That's on future episode, just so you know. I mean,
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get that call back.
Shout
later.
out to Allie.
I get a call out. Hey. You know what the red and blue means, baby, don't you?
AKA Nikki. Yeah, so I just really like that I see that he was trending. They're putting out his farmland.
Good, man.
Ormai da decenni si
They
prodiga
banned him in Italy a few years ago.
Yeah, and now they're
Piani
calling
di
for his arrest out
depopolamento
there,
e controllo
which is great. I love it. I really do, and I think we're on the right track as people. I think the alt media, the alt comics, and I'm not talking about like alt right. I'm not talking about Nazis. I'm talking about the alternative to the mainstream. I think we are winning. I think we are competing, and saying we is kind of narcissistic, I guess, at this point, and grandiose, and I'm not quite there, but I would like to consider myself at least a foot soldier in that, and I think we're doing it, dude. And I think these cunts are gonna lose. Either that, or it's gonna be a fucking good battle.
Right.
I think we're doing good.
I mean, could you see them picking up anything? Oh, that's heavy. Yeah. That's heavy. I don't want to shoot nobody. That's really heavy. I'm gonna go. Yeah. Go jump. Okay. They give up. I mean, look at it. They're gonna be like, do I get an award? No participation award for that.
I shouldn't have to fight in the war. You should send me a check and just
they're
drone them.
But, I mean, I've heard so many comedians. I mean, I've heard so many say, I'm going to go down south. Okay, run there. Run, Forrest, run.
I think we should do like a hostage exchange between America and Canada. This is my plan. This is my plan for
There's
the world.
some good spots in Canada.
Here's what we do. Okay, so what we do is we trade
Minnesota.
California, Washington, and Oregon for Quebec.
Throw in Minnesota. Give them Minnesota, too.
We can give them Minnesota as
Give
well.
them
We'll throw
Minnesota,
Minnesota.
bro.
That's a good trade.
I'm
That's a good
telling
trade
you.
for them.
We
But
can-
what we need to do is we
Vancouver?
need to do what India and Pakistan did in 1948.
Uh-oh.
So back then, what they did is they separate. So Pakistan didn't exist until 1947, and then the United Nations created it. Talked about this before. Excuse me. Talked about this before.
Call back.
But what they did was they realized that the northern part was mostly Muslim and the southern part was mostly Hindu people. And Hindu was the one that was taking place. They were persecuting the Muslims. So they said, we're going to create a new country. We're going to call it Pakistan. That's going to be the Muslim country. So if you're Hindu, maybe leave. If you're Muslim, also maybe leave. Switch places. And then they just started murdering people when they were passing each other. However, we should do that, but with liberals and left and right. So we do that. We give them the West Coast.
Keep getting back.
Give them the West Coast besides San Diego. We keep San Diego. We need a cold water port. We need that.
San Diego's beautiful.
We need a port on the Pacific Ocean. Either that or we buy a little bit of land from Mexico. They've done it before. They're cool with it.
If we keep San Diego, we got to bring the Chargers or somebody back. I'm just saying, you know.
I mean, San Diego's
if we're gonna
good.
give them everything out, we got to bring at least. San Diego's
We
beautiful.
keep San Diego. We keep San Diego.
Gotta bring in a team from one of the LA teams.
Give away the rest. We keep San Diego. Probably. Well, we still got Vegas.
Yeah, true.
Still got Vegas.
All right.
Still got Vegas. And then we do the swap. We say, all right, if you want to vote for a Democrat, get your ass to Canada. And then in Canada, and it's asylum. They get asylum in Canada, and then we give the conservatives from Canada asylum here, and then it'll be good. We'll be happy. We'll be happy allies. They'll call us rednecks. We'll call them pedophiles. We'll have fun. It'll be like real life Twitter.
Everyone's happy.
Everybody's happy. You know, you just hit Canada and something. I don't know if you saw this.
Fuck Canada, by the way.
Fuck yeah, please. Especially what I'm about to say.
Blackface trade, dude.
Oh, did you hear what their veteran affairs did to one of their soldiers? So he called in to get help for suicide. They told him to commit suicide. Why don't you?
Well, you know we offer that as a government benefit, right?
That's what they did.
Yeah, I believe it.
And
Yeah,
the guy, are you kidding, bro?
Yeah, they have euthanization programs for human beings who are depressed. You don't even have to be terminal. You can just be depressed. And they can sign off on it and say, yeah, kill yourself.
Oh, my God.
Oregon and it's Oregon or Washington does the same thing now. It's
Really?
fucking crazy,
It's
dude.
sick. It's absolutely made me sick when I heard it. I was like, and they're like, oh,
I
our
get it.
healthcare. You know what? You fucking retarded mother. And I don't care.
I get it for terminal
Like, that is,
patients.
You get, yeah, I can
If it's
understand,
terminal, yes,
if
but you're
it's a
killing people
military-
with
a vet,
depression. Yeah,
a vet
a
that is
depressed.
he's got
yeah,
a family. He wants to become a fucking parent again, and it's just so
Fucking
sad.
fired up,
Sorry.
dude.
Yeah, I know, right? I bring this up at the end.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no, that's fine. No,
It just it was
worry.
something that it hit, and it was like, you know what? Them some bitches, bro.
It's one of 3 reasons we need to invade Canada. The other 2 reasons, it will cut the price of lumber and maple syrup.
Oh,
so
thank God.
economics. And then not only that, we could finally genocide all of the Canadian gooses. They don't. What do? They attack small children at zoos. Why? Why do we put up with them? They don't do anything else.
What is a flock of? What are they called?
It's a gaggle of geese. Yeah, I like crows more and ravens because you call them a murder. And
like
they're the
the-
smartest avian creatures that exist.
Ravens?
Yeah, ravens are the smartest avian creatures that exist. They remember everything.
Really?
They know what they know. They're
They
the
know what they.
Well, no, that's one of those things. When they see something, they remember it, so
something.
they know it.
Oh shit!
So they don't if they see their buddy get hit by a car, they're like, oh, don't fly in front of those things. Right.
Hey, that
Right.
speeding shit right there. No good.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that, man. So
Yeah.
so if someone calls you a fucking bird brain, hey, I'm a raven bird brain.
Yeah. Ravens are highly intelligent.
Except if they're in Baltimore. Those motherfuckers there are all dumb.
Yeah, not
I'm
the
just
Baltimore
saying, the
Ravens. They're
Baltimore
trash,
Ravens,
dude.
They're dumb. Like, why would you
Well,
stay
that's
there?
because they're in fucking Pennsylvania. Nothing smart comes
No.
out of Pennsylvania. Oh, no, that's Maryland. Shit. Oh, okay. It's right on the border.
I was gonna say, thank God.
It's on the border. Go fuck yourself, dude.
I looked at you, I was like,
It's the same state. Maryland's not a real state. Neither's Rhode Island. I don't give a fuck.
calling out East Coast states now. Yeah,
I can jog through it in 20 minutes. Are you fucking kidding me? North to south.
He's dropping bombs.
North to south, you can walk right through the motherfucker. You know Rhode Island? Rhode Island. It's only fucking like 20 miles by 40 miles.
Yeah.
That's insane. Why are you a fucking state? Connecticut too. I don't give a fuck. We get rid of all of them, dude. Get some land. I don't care how many people are there.
My family's from there, and
Well,
I just cannot believe you.
I cannot. Yeah. Okay.
Tell him to move to New York and go to a real fucking city.
Oh, hey, tell them to
No,
go back to
that's-
the vineyard.
No, fuck that.
Oh my god, I wanted to cover that story, but I didn't. I had it up. I closed it already. Oh, actually,
you were naming
you
an
know what?
article?
Fuck it. Where are we at?
I thought you were naming another.
All right, we're at one. All
state.
right, look. We're only at 122. We're not past an hour and a half. Why don't we? Why not? Why not? You brought up Martha's Vineyard. You did this.
I knew I needed to get to that, right? Because
You did this.
All these rich, wealthy people. One of them
We're
could
not
supported.
ending with the feel-good
they
story
only sent
today.
50 people up there. 50 work in one of those people's houses up there, bro. They're like,
Fun fact:
taking them.
Martha's Vineyard is the only locale in the United States that has a 100% deportation rate.
No,
because they kicked them all out this morning.
In 48 hours. The heat is on, Eddie. The heat is on.
The heat is on.
Get out the state. Get out the state.
So leftists explode after Ron DeSantis sends illegal immigrants to Martha's Vineyard. The Nazis did this, by Ryan Saavedra. At thedailywire.com, published September 15th, 2022.
He sends them during the day, and Biden sends them at night on planes.
And he splits them up, and he ships the kids different places. We don't know what's happening to them. Probably going to the Clintons so they can eat the goddamn adrenal glands, and then Bill can fuck the dead corpse of the fucking child's pussy.
Wow. Yeah, there it is. Let it out, Tyrant. Let it out.
Fuck you, Bill Clinton.
Oh,
Just a little bit.
Please don't kill me. Let me get famous first.
You're gonna get. I'm gonna get a phone call. They're gonna be like, "Look, Bobby the Hitman. Yeah, I need you to talk to your boy here."
Yeah, they're definitely calling me. They'll be like, we gonna need you to talk to the white boy.
Yeah, definitely don't ever let me do another stimulant again, or I might really I'll think about what you guys both just said, and then I'll be around you, and I'll just be on coke. Like, they're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna fucking kill me, man. No, the coke turned on me eventually.
You better believe it, motherfucker.
You know coke turns on you, right? Eventually.
Well, I never did.
It's nothing. At first, it's like, oh, I feel good, but then eventually, you do a line, instant paranoia.
Really?
Oh yeah, it turns on you. It turns on you. Anyway, the far left melted down Wednesday night in response to Governor Ron DeSantis, Republican from Florida, sending 2 planes full of illegal immigrants to Martha's Vineyard, a Massachusetts island that is home to wealthy progressives like former President Barack Hussein Obama, who is responsible for the death of an American citizen who is underage after he authorized a drone strike, killing him and his father, who are both American citizens. That isn't in the article. I just felt like I would mention that Barack Hussein Obama is a war criminal who authorized the death of a 16-year-old American citizen.
And his father.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know he dropped more bombs.
Hope, though. Hope and change.
He dropped more bombs than any president ever.
Barack Hussein Obama.
That dude could drop bombs on Hiroshima and have nothing to say about it.
You would think he was related to a different Hussein I know. With all the bombs he dropped.
Hello, my friend. Hello, my friend. I'm coming to you live from a cave. How are you?
That's so Pakistani.
What?
Anyway, yes, Florida can confirm the 2 planes with illegal immigrants that arrived at Martha's Vineyard today were part of the state's relocation program to transport illegal. I don't like relocation program because that's what the Nazis said about the Jews at the beginning. I will add that to show you I am fair and impartial. However, to transport illegal immigrants to sanctuary destinations. But they're doing the right thing because they're transporting them to the places that supposedly want them.
Oh, no, they shipped them straight to,
Martha's
military
Vineyard.
base.
No, that's what Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah,
after that, the Democrats shipped them to a military... voluntarily.
But, yeah, hey... Get on this.
States like Massachusetts, New York, and California will better facilitate the care of these individuals who they have invited into our country by incentivizing illegal immigration through their designation as quote-unquote sanctuary states and support for the Biden administration's open border policies. The official continued. As you may know, in this past legislative session, the Florida legislature approved $12 million to implement a program to facilitate the transport of illegal immigrants from this state consistent with federal law, meaning we can't deport them on our own, so we'll send them to a Democratic stronghold, and those stupid cunts can deal with them because you want them so fucking much.
Word of the day!
You fucking, you gender-denying fags.
He's good at that. Wow. He's angry today. He's very angry. Ladies and gentlemen, angry tyrant.
The official continued, as you may know. Oh, wait, I did that one.
There.
Leftists proceeded to interrupt with anger that DeSantis would send the illegal immigrants to the island, with many falsely accusing him of human trafficking or being a literal Nazi.
No way.
Really? I know I said that the Nazis did transport but he's not. They transported them to ghettos. He sent them to. Hitler took Jews from their normal neighborhood and sent them to ghettos. DeSantis said, "Thanks for coming. Let me take you to where you belong," and sent him to one of the richest neighborhoods in the country.
Whoa. Hands down.
There's a little difference between a Nazi and Ron DeSantis.
He hooked him up. He gave him, like, look, 5-star, bro.
Oh, look, this bitch is taking what I just said. The Nazis had a relocation program. Former CNN reporter Jackie Schneer.
Breathe.
I want you guys to know I only read the headlines of these articles when I pick them.
Is that what you do?
No, it makes it a surprise for not only you guys, but me as well.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I only read the headlines.
So now we know where to kick his ass. So right there.
Yeah.
But read a little bit.
No, of course not. No, I read the news, but if I see a headline that I'm like, oh, I need to use this for the podcast, like if I want to send the headline to you guys, I'm like, I'll save it. Save it for the podcast, and I put it in my podcast folder, and I don't read it, but I read the news every day. Anyway, so he says that. So this bitch from CNN said that the Nazis had a relocation program, which I also said too. However, as I just said, they sent them to ghettos and then later concentration camps / death camps, whereas DeSantis sent them to Martha's Vineyard, where they use illegal immigrants to pick grapes. Honest, if we're being honest, it is the off season, but if it was 3 months ago, they would have been happy.
There's cranberries up there, ain't there?
Whatever, Bear. My point is, they use illegals at the end of the summer. Just because it's off season, they're mad.
They're basically, yeah.
Just because you already hired all the illegals you needed, you're mad that we sent 50 more.
That was only 50. It was only 50.
And then they sent them. They also sent some to Kamala.
Oh, her front door.
Kamala Harris's house.
She's a Kamala.
I like to say her name as wrong as possible.
Kamala the communist.
But yeah, no, I think it's kind of silly to compare. Like, I know I said the Nazi relocation program thing, but it was like I thought it was a funny thing to say. And that's why it's so hilarious that she said it too, because I'm saying it and I'm a fucking comedian doing fake news. You know what I mean? And then they say it.
Dude, but that's the thing, man. They come up with some crazy. You're like, wow.
Like, wow. I say that on stage to make people laugh. I say that on stage.
You're trying to make that fact. I'm like, damn, that's a twist. No, that's fact. No.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. And, like, I think it's fucking.
Dude,
I think it's crazy. And I think. I mean. I think they should have relocated them to a concentration camp. No, why not put them to work?
Wow. Yeah. Well, they will.
We're gonna give them like, we're giving them housing, right? They can't make some socks. They can't pick a couple grapes.
Just a couple.
You're in the freest country in the world. Even if we weren't giving you if we weren't giving you housing, which we obviously are since they got transported to a base after that, you're breathing the freest air that's ever existed in the whole entire world. You're breathing oxygen that's just filled with freedom. Your brain and your pride will grow. One day you'll have an American flag tattooed on your forehead.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
He's
got a point.
Everyone's gonna get that forehead tattoo soon. You're either gonna get the American eagle or the flag.
The most patriotic people I ever met.
The
most patriotic people I ever met were fucking first generation immigrants from third world countries.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Who are just like, this place is the shit. I can flush my toilet.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about a brown recluse climbing into my asshole and getting necrotizing fasciitis in my butthole. And I mistake it for hemorrhoids. And so I'm only using Preparation H, but really I have necrotizing fasciitis, not Preparation H.
Did you just say?
So I'm using hemorrhoid medicated wipes to try and clear up necrotizing fasciitis on my asshole, which is slowly deteriorating from flesh-eating bacteria from a brown recluse spider. And the preparation H isn't working because I live in a third world country shitting in an outhouse that has brown recluse spiders in it that contain venom that causes necrotizing fasciitis, which is a flesh-eating disease.
Yeah, that's a mouthful.
And no one gives me antibiotics. I just keep using preparation H medicated wipes that were given to me by a foundation run by Hillary Duff and some girl from Full House.
Jodie Sweetin?
Yeah.
You knew you got a post.
She did scams out there. She didn't. I think did she go to jail for? I don't think she should have went to jail for that.
Oh my god.
But instead, they took an underground. They took a small submarine that wasn't seaworthy across the Atlantic Ocean of the United States. Landed in Florida. They did Molly the whole time, and then they gave the remaining Molly that they had smuggled over for payment to get to the United States to the drug dealers. Then they were in the sex trade for at least 3 years until they learned the language and realized they could just leave.
Wait, Jodie Sweetin did this?
The fucking immigrants that are coming over here for freedom. The guys that when they...
Oh,
shh, listen.
I think
And then... Shh. And then they get over, they give the drugs, they're in the slave trade for 2 to 3 years, they learn English, and they're like, oh, I can just leave, cool. And then they leave, and they breathe their first breath of fresh air. And they're like, wow, this is the freest air I've ever tasted. And then some fucking dumbass lesbian with blue hair who thinks she's a man screams that her rights are getting taken away because she can't get an abortion at 19 and a half months. You fucking bitch, that kid's alive. I'm sick of it.
I know.
We need gratefulness. We need people to live with pride in America and who we are. Mexicans, get the fuck back over the border and wait in line.
I am here for black people.
We'll bring the blacks over, but not the Mexicans. You gotta wait in line. It's a long line. You can't jump in line. One of the most basic things we do in life in America is we wait in line. If you're waiting in line at the movie theater and a Mexican goes in front of you and you're like, bro, you can't do that. I've been waiting. And he goes, ¿Qué? You're gonna be like, oh no, fuck this shit. Get the fuck back, and you're gonna throw him out. But we can't because of Biden and his open border policy. So let's just fucking genocide every fucking one of them. Everyone. We'll just set them all. Everyone who violates, we'll kill them. We'll kill them all.
easy, Bill Gates. Easy.
We'll kill them.
Bill Gates.
Ah!
Come back.
I'm sorry, that was out of hand.
Bill Gates.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Bill Gates, everybody. Bill Gates.
I would-
ladies and gentlemen. Bill Gates, everybody. Bill Gates.
And that was my impression of Bill Gates as a hot, funny person whose voice doesn't suck. Thank you guys so much.
It was a pleasure having you.
My point is, I just want to say that I just want to tell you guys my ultimate point real quick. All right, my ultimate point with everything is, if we can just